Okay, in this video I'm just going to show you how to change a user to an account. When you actually first create your Ubuntu instance, it's going to have you log in as root. And they don't like you to use root. The reason is because root has the highest administrative privileges you can have, and you could potentially screw something up by putting in a command that you shouldn't. But because you have root privileges, you can do whatever you want. So I already logged in as root into my server. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add users. I have to log in as root to be able to add a user. So if you're going to add users to your account, you need to log in as root first. To add the user is actually very simple, and I have a little article here that I will give the link to. It's just add user and then whatever username you want to create for it. So I can just go add user and I'll just do Scott. Okay, something really simple. And then I want to enter a password for that user. And it can actually be the same password as your root password if you want to. And it's going to just ask you a couple of questions. The first one's your full name. You don't have to give it. I'll just give mine. And then the rest of it I'm just going to leave blank. And then I'm going to say yes. And basically, at that point, I've just created a user named Scott. Now, there's one more thing that I need to do, and that's just to give it sudo privileges. What sudo privileges does is, if I write the sudo before I write the command, then it's going to allow me to kind of have root privileges, but the sudo kind of forces you to have to make sure that you're just not typing something to type it. So it's this little command right here. I'll go ahead and copy that, go back here, paste that in there, and then it's not going to be, of course, to username, it's going to be to Scott. And I got that. So basically, I'm all set up. And then just one real quick test I can do. I can log out of this, and then I can SSH with Scott at my IP address, which is written right above. So I'll add that in here. And the password I entered. And now I'm back in. You can see I'm back in as Scott at LampTest, which is what the server name is. So that's how easy it is to change to a user. So, I'm sorry, not change a user, but to add a new user and give them sudo privileges. So, anyway, that is it for this video.